and my wife were talking yesterday, and talking about how some people were talking about black man. The man is now 82. I said, but I remember when that man was not that old. We were just talking. Then I said to my wife, I said, even we said. I said, Bridget, that's my wife there. I said, I remember you, how you were those days when I saw you in the university on campus. That was my first seeing her. And when I even look at those pictures of her, and I'm like, how did I even come to like this kind of person? She was just too slim. But that time, she was too beautiful for me to look at. But now, looking at those pictures, the way she was too slim, I don't like. I don't want her to be. Some men want their wife. My wife is 53, going to 54. So men want their wives to still look the way she looked when she was 18. No, me, I don't want my wife to look like that. How many of you still want your wife to look the way she was at 18? She's now having weight and you are angry. You have stopped loving her. Wait till they worry you. How can she remain the same? A woman of over 50. Stand up, Bridget. So men don't have sense. This woman is, if you blink now, she will be 54. Now compare this her looks from when she was 18 when I met her. It was a university thing now, campus fellowship. That's where I met her, campus Christian group. She was 100 level. 18. Well, it wasn't even 18, going to be 18. And she was a teenager, very slim. And we have those pictures. And I look at her, man, thank God she's no longer like this. So. But some men will say, no, I wish my wife can go back to how she was when I met her. It's not possible. She's older. She don't born children. Even yourself, are you the way you were before? Why do you put your wife under pressure? Some men, they will touch their wife's stomach. Say, this is your stomach. I feel like blowing it. Make this stomach go inside. How can you say that? From 18 to 54. How can the stomach be the same? My first son is almost 27. He's not here now. You know my son. My two children, they are not here. Rudy was here last week. That one don't go back to school. So when I look at these children, they have grown. And then I should wisely tell myself, their mother cannot just be the way she was before she born. It's not possible. So a man is expected to grow up in his mind and adapt to the new shape of your wife. That's wisdom. Clap for Jesus. You adapt, you adjust, and your wife too is having some adjustment because you too, you are not really as young and as vibrant, as agile as you used to be. She knows when she just married you how strong, agile, vibrant you were, and your stomach was too flat as a young guy in your 20s. If you knew me when I got married at 30. This stomach now was not even there at all. This stomach, it day back. Now back it day. You see my son, gospel stomach? One day I told gospel, I said, this is a stomach that is very flat. Now mine was flatter than yours. Gospel stomach is very flat. I said, of course, he saw our pictures. So my wife has to adjust to that, my stomach. She must adjust. As I adjust to her own, she must adjust to my own. Every husband and wife here makes some adjustment. That is the reason the day I saw Solomon mentioning breast in the Bible, I was like, this holy Bible, now they call it mention breast. This book that is holy. But I saw it there. He said, Mr. Man, be thou always ravished by the love of your wife, by the wife. He said, let her breast. What's that? He said, let her breast satisfy you. No. He began by saying, remember the wife of thy youth. Have you read it in the Bible? Do you know why he said that? For you as a man to remember. He said, be satisfied with the wife of thy youth. Do you know why he put that counsel in the Bible? Oh, it's a counsel for all men. The person he was talking to is no longer a young man. So he said, remember the wife of thy youth. He said, be thou always ravished by her love. Always get excited when you see her. She's no longer young. You are now a grown-up man. He's only telling you, reminisce, remember, cast your mind back to how she was. But she's no longer like that. So fix your mind on how she is now. And still be ravished by her love. The way you were ravished by her love when you and her were both youth. When both of you newly got married. So there's a way to study Bible. Each time I read some places, I will slow down. Don't read Bible too fast. I'll look at it again. Remember the wife of thy youth. Oh, I'm no longer a youth now, but I must be thou always. Meaning, let her still be enticing to you as she was then. Then he now ended that verse. He said, let her breast always satisfy you. It's because the breast are falling. So he said, still let it satisfy you. It don't fall. Because it's not supposed to stand forever. It's not the will of God. That breast should stand forever after children have sucked it. I'm talking very raw. But sometimes you need to talk raw and let the truth come out. Then I saw it in the Bible. I said, share the inside Bible, this thing. We need to tell people about this one. In other words, don't say, this breast now. And the next thing, you go and start looking for guests outside. No. Because those guests outside, one day, their breast will also drop. Whatever goes up must come down. Amen? So that we are not driven crazy, we are not mad people, we adjust our minds to the new status of our wife's breast. We are the ones to adjust our mind and start liking this type. Say, now this one I can't like. If you don't work on your mind like that, you will keep missing the former breast and something will be, there will be a problem. Amen? Anyway, sometimes a pastor says some things that he didn't even plan to say. I didn't even plan that as part of today's message. But sometimes you hear in your spirit say it. And you can never tell who that piece of counsel has just blessed. Everybody is sitting down with various needs. There are needs that are common. Everybody here needs money. You know, girl who don't need money for here. You girl who don't need money for here. There are needs that are common, but there are needs that are peculiar. It may just be one man here tonight of all of us. It's not everybody that needs that piece of information I just gave you. Some people say, well, I don't have that problem. I'm okay with my wife. You don't need it. What I just said, but somebody sitting close to you that you don't know needs it. And that can stop that man from lusting after small girls. So that is the essence of preaching. You don't know who is blessed, who is being blessed by what you are saying. So men, small girls, how can a man in your 50s, in your mind, you just say, I like teenagers. What's wrong with you? Why don't you grow up? You are growing old, doesn't mean you are growing up. Everybody is growing old, whether you like it. Once they break, you don't grow old. Another day break, we're all getting old. But some men are only growing old, they've never grown up. Growing up is of the mind. You grow up in your mind. You Tell them, come up here. Small kids, teenagers. Wait till they take them to some men that don't know what's wrong with them. Somebody that I think is like my daughter, they are beg, don't grow up. They don't even attract me. In case there are teenagers here, you now know where to look at. Not me, I'm not the look at. Yeah, they are like that. For young guys who we toast them and marry them, because they also need to get married. But not for us.